Okay folks, so I'm on the riverbank, literally on the riverbank. I'm on the banks of the Thames. Wow, this is pretty cool, man. I do like being on the bank like this, instead of opposed to being up there, as it were. There's a little bit of sand there, that's pretty interesting. Sorry. Oh god. No, I've got to... Why do I do this to myself? Every time, man. Oh, I'm exhausted. Okay. So, yeah. I always wanted to come back on the shore of the Thames. Sometimes you find some interesting things down here. Oops. Not that easy to walk on. These little piers are amazing. Well, I think so anyway. That big log there. Wow. Makes you wonder where that came from, doesn't it? Oops. Oh boy. Okay, hang on. Oh dear. Yeah, look at the size of those wooden beams, man. Some of them are steel, I've just noticed. But the outside frames are... Well, sorry, the outside... well, so they're definitely wood. But they've obviously reinforced it with steel beams on the inside. Sliding and slipping all over the place. Yeah, look, it's concrete underneath and steel beams here. Look at this flipping big log, like I said. Look at that. Half a tree. Flipping heck. Look, some old rope down there. Oh man. Whew. It feels, I kind of like being next to it like this. I do. This is pretty cool, man. Apart from the slipping slidey bit. Otherwise, this is pretty cool, man. Oh, presumably sewerage pipes, I would imagine. Oh, great. Yeah. Oh man, this is pretty awesome actually. I don't know why I quite like this, but I do. I'm going to head to those ladders up there actually, because I don't want to walk back on myself necessarily and go back up those particularly. But I quite like this. Yeah. Oops. Oh, that big steel thing there. Not sure what that is, or was. Oh dear. Oops. Yeah, like I say, I mean, the amount of people that do come down on this section and various other sections of the river within the city when it's like this, and come down and beachcomb. But I've been told by a friend of mine a few years ago, and he was telling me that you got to get like a special license. You got to get like a special license to come and beachcomb down here. Apparently, I think that's what he said. Anyway, something like that. But I'm pretty sure that the vast majority of people that do come down here and pick stuff up off this shoreline, probably a lot of tourists, I imagine, but even local folks maybe, don't necessarily go through that process of getting one. But I can't remember exactly what he said to me now. Wow, this is not easy navigating. God. Oh dear, sorry. Oh my god. Yeah. He did tell me I just forget for a minute. But I think, yeah, you're not allowed to. I don't know. I'm not sure the exact reasons now. But I think you're supposed to have some sort of license to be able to come down here and beachcomb. I'm sure that's what he said to me. But like I say, I don't know or understand the reasons why. Look at this thing, yeah. It's like cobbled path. That's obviously now disintegrated. But yeah, the way it's well, they've done it in wood and then filled it in and then put the cobbles on top. Yeah, interesting. Sorry if I'm like I said, I am silly sometimes. I really am a bit of an idiot, really, at the end of the day. As people used to say to me, I'm a fool to myself, and I can't argue with that, because there are times when I can be a fool to myself. Some people down there now, wonder if they followed me. You know what I mean? What I mean is, like, they saw me down here and thought like, oh, let's go down there. I have no idea, unless they were thinking of doing so anyway. I don't know. But yeah, interesting little road thing there. Right, I'm not sure how far I want to walk down here, to be quite honest. I mean, there's a set of stairs here, so I can get out this way at least. So, but I think, well, just for the time being, let's just head a bit further this way. See if we can find some interesting stuff to look at here. I mean, so far, you know, we haven't seen very much in terms of anything really particularly interesting necessarily, but you never know. We might stumble across some prehistoric flipping bone or something, I don't know. To be quite honest, I doubt it. Oh man, I really... Right, okay. So I'm really enjoying this, actually. I really am. I like being on the I was going to say beach. I mean, in some ways it is a beach in a sense, but I guess strictly speaking you would just say a bank, the river bank, isn't it, really, essentially. Yeah, I just find it, you know, it's funny because, like, I was getting a bit soft underfoot here. It just feels like the most natural thing in the world for me to do right now. It really does. It's just like, I feel so at ease right now. I feel really, really calm. Apart from obviously being tired and pretty exhausted and what have you, sort of thing. Apart from that, I actually feel in myself, I feel really calm. I feel quite calm and quite chilled, actually, as it goes. And like I say, right this minute, it feels like the most natural thing in the world to just be walking along this bank here. Oh boy. Apart from, like I said, being pretty tired. Otherwise, I quite like this. This is really cool, actually. Right, flipping heck. Oh, it's getting a bit sinky here. A bit sinky sandy. Look at that thing there. Look at that. Wow. Weird and wonderful shapes. Amazing. Now I'm getting a little bit nervous because I've got this huge big bank at the side of me. Now, of course, the river's, I don't know if it's going in or out, actually. I'm not 100% certain off the top of my head. But I must admit, I do feel slightly nervous now. I'm pretty sure that it won't come in fast enough so that I end up getting in difficulties or anything, but my brain is getting a little bit panicky a little bit. Only because, like, obviously, you know, I know it's really completely and totally and utterly illogical. You know, I'm obviously in no actual real danger at this point in time, but it's interesting how my brain is now sort of, because I'm surrounded by this huge big wall, and I've got the river right on the side of me, and of course it goes right up to where that green line is up there. So that's going to be at least, I don't know, off the top of my head, I'm going to say, what, 15 foot, roughly? I mean, to the top it's probably more 20, but to that green line, I'm going to say, I'm just guessing, I don't know, couldn't say for certain, but round about sort of 15 foot. Either way, it'll definitely cover my head. But I'm pretty sure that, you know, logically speaking, obviously, rationally, excuse me, you know, I'm in no actual danger as such right now, but I find it interesting how my head is trying to tell me, look at it, what is this here? Sorry, I've just noticed these things here. Just curious, what the heck is this? Ugh, I can't move properly. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, what the heck is that? Wow, what is that? And then there's something on that side as well. Is that sort of supposed to be like, what is that? That's rather, it's like it's copper as well because it's green. Well, I'm saying copper, I don't know. And that other bit might be lead or some other similar material. Kind of feels like lead. I'm just curious, is it a piece of artwork? Or does it serve a purpose, a function? I'm just wondering. Sorry, flipping neck. Oh my god. I'm going to break my neck in a minute. Oh my god. Look at the way the bricks have been rounded off with the constant movement of the water. Water is amazing actually, it's really fascinating. Quite amazing stuff, water, really, when you think about it, because we very rarely think about it. We just see water and that's it, and you just want to splash around in it or travel on a boat on it or whatever. But we always forget that, you know, water is quite a powerful thing in terms of erosion, and then again, when you think about it, CO2, innit? CO2, what am I about? Sorry. No, hang on. Oh god, it's too early in the morning for science. H2O, flipping heck, I'll get it right in a minute. And of course, the H being hydrogen. So, you know, one of the most abundant substances in the universe. Hydrogen. Well, there's some more of these things here. Look, they seem to be all the way along these things here. I'm not going much further, to be quite honest. Mind you, I'm kind of tempted to go to Waterloo Bridge there. No, sorry, that's not Waterloo Bridge. What am I talking about? Blackfriars Bridge, even. Boats just gone past, and the sound of the water has increased, and it's freaking me out. I just feel intimidated by these big, massive banks at the, you know, these walls at the side of me. And like I say, I've got the river at this side of me, and you know, like I said, logically, obviously, you know, I'm in no immediate danger as such or anything, but well, like I said, you know, it's fascinating how as human beings, how we operate sometimes. Do you know what I mean? You know, it's really interesting because, you know, like I said, you know, logically, at the moment, I'm in no immediate danger. But again, obviously, I don't want to go too far because I don't know where the nearest exit next is, or how far down it is. But I must admit, I would like to go underneath the bridge for a minute, because again, that's a perspective, unless you're actually on the river on a boat, you don't normally see. It's a bit easier underfoot now, because I'm on a sort of sandy bit. But yeah, I kind of want to check out the bridge. But I must admit, like I said, this is really interesting, fascinating. You know, the further I get down here, away from that exit, the more sort of panics I am getting. I find that interesting. Because like I say, you know, it's not, I don't think it'd take me as long as it would take the river to you know, for the tide to come back in and fill this up. Do you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure enough time to do, you know, to get down there, but the further I get, the more panicked I'm becoming. Wow, this is interesting. This is really seriously interesting. What the heck? Hang on, there's some steps here, but again, not all of these gates are open necessarily. So again, it's being mindful of these things. I must admit, I'm getting a little bit panicked here. Oh my god. Now I know where we're coming up to is near the Tate Gallery, and I definitely know there's some exits there, but again, it's whether they're open or not, because they're not all always open necessarily. Just so happened that one down there was, but let's say not all of them are. See, look, there's a set of stairs here, but is that gate open? You see what I mean? And I would suggest that that gate is not open. Anyway, let's continue for now. Oh, I am getting a bit nervous. Wow, this is seriously interesting. Both from an aesthetic point of view, the fact that I'm actually now under the bridge. Oh my god, this is really seriously scary, guys. I am now getting scared. I am now seriously getting a little bit panicked, which is completely and utterly irrational, really, because like I said, I'm fairly certain I'm not in any immediate danger as such, but my god, oh shoot. Now there's another access point just up here where you can maybe, well actually I don't know what you can see right now, but you see, look, there's another what's name there, but you see these gates here, I'm pretty sure they'll be shut. Anyway, oh my god, this is amazing. Oh my god, I am feeling like, oh my god, holy moly. Right, so this is the point where I need to try to start reassuring myself. Oh my god. And now we're going over the Blackfriars Railway Bridge. Oh, this is actually a brand new bridge. Well, I mean, it's been, the whole, what's the name, has been renewed. So essentially it's a new bridge. I mean, there was a bridge here before, obviously. I think you can tell by possibly by the foundations there, but the thing is that like all of this is brand new as far as I'm aware, or at least the majority. Mind you, actually saying that, no, they're steel, those steel beams, because look at the rivets on that one and then look at the rivets on that one. You can see that actually is, no, those ones are definitely older. They're probably more from the original bridge, but these three beams here, because you can see there's less rivets, you see, and they're only in certain sections, so that suggests that is definitely older, where all the other rivets are. So yeah, so I stand corrected. It's not a completely new bridge in that sense, but obviously it has been, I always struggle with that word. Why do I always struggle with that word? Starts to calm down again a bit. Oof. For some reason, just on that little section just then, I got really panicky. I was like, wow, this is pretty awesome though, man. I've got to admit, this is pretty awesome. Wow. Oh man, this is really cool actually. Standing here like this. Oh wow, what a view. And I don't know, it just feels wow. I feel alive, I suppose, I guess. It's like, what the heck? Oh my god. I might still feel pretty exhausted and all the rest of it, but you know what? Oh man, this is well worth it. Oh, this is well worth it, man. Oh. See, hang on, let's see. The river's going that way. And I think if we go that way, that's going towards, what's the name? So the source of the river, I think. So the tide's actually going out, I think. I'm almost certain. Let me just try and wrap my brain around. Yeah, because the barrier's that way, I think. Or am I wrong? And the tide's coming in. I can't remember off the top of my head, I must admit. Geographically, I can't work it out in a minute. Can't get that map right in my head right now. But ooh, that looks quite cool behind me. But yeah, hang on. So Oh my god, why am I doing this? I want to go over here, but again, because I want to go essentially, I mean, think about it, where I'm standing right now, those boats go, those pleasure boats go under here at times. Do you know what I mean? This would be covered in, like, I don't know, I'm going to say, guess about 15, 20 foot of water, I guess. Yeah, I'm getting nervous again now. The nearer I get to this, the more, yeah, I'm getting slightly panicky. I am getting slightly panicky. It's the structures around me, you see, they're so massive. Do you know what I mean? And they feel really imposing. And you know, that is a thing, actually. That is something, I don't think I've ever mentioned this, actually. That, see, open bodies of water don't scare me that much. Do you know what I mean? I'm not a strong swimmer, but I can swim. But open bodies of water don't bother me too much. But enclosed areas and spaces where there's water, that scares me. That really scares me. So, oh boy, flipping heck, man. This is super interesting. This is a long vlog, isn't it? See, this is another thing. So like, I love these like spontaneous vlogs, to be quite honest. I love this type of vlog because it's literally on the fly. It's literally completely unplanned, and you know, I don't know where my feet are going to take me. And sometimes we do something interesting, and sometimes maybe not so interesting. But you know, I like this. I like this. I do. I really like this. This is pretty cool, man. Oh boy. But like I said, it's also quite sketchy as well. Or at least it feels that way. Excuse me. Sorry. Oh boy. See, now we've got a bit more infrastructure going on here. This looks like some sort of drain. Look how it's curved. So it might have been an early form of, and I say early, you know, like, I don't know, 18th, 19th century something, I guess. I'm guessing. Might be even later than that, I don't know, but because of the way it's curved, it looks like it might have been an old drain pipe of some description, perhaps. And because it's made out of brick, obviously, it suggests that it's fairly old. But, you know, I don't actually know for certain, obviously. I'm just guessing. Right, okay. So, and look, oh, what the heck is that? Oh, it looks like a well. Let's go and have a nosy. What the heck is this? I mean, I don't think it would be a well. I mean, why would you have a well in the middle of the river, essentially? Well, whatever it is, or was. Oh, then again, maybe it was a foundation for something. I don't know. I mean, that's concrete over there, so... Well, this looks like it's... Well, maybe a bit of both, actually. Concrete and brick, by the look of it. Okay. Right, I'm just hoping that flipping gate up there is open, man. Oh my god, please let it be open, man. I really don't fancy traipsing all the way back down there, man. Oh my god, please, 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 please let it be open. Oh my god. Oh boy. Oh, hang on. See, now we've got to traverse all this stuff, which can be a bit of a trek, to be quite honest. God blimey, Charlie. Oh look, there's a bike been dumped by the look of it. But funny enough, down there, I wasn't recording at the time, but when I was looking over, way back down that way, there was another one of these yellow bikes, same thing, that had just been like dumped. Things people do, man, makes you wonder why. Get some thrill out of it, I suppose. Hey, let's chuck this bike into the water, yay, and watch it splash, and then litter the flipping Thames with more rubbish. Oh dear. I mean, more than likely they actually chucked it in when the river was here rather than just left it there. Again, I suppose they could have just left it there, I suppose. Right, let's hope this gate's open. I know there's another one a bit further down. Oh, there's some people down there as well, look, so Yeah, so I feel a little bit more reassured now. Do you know what, actually, let's go for it. We might as well, eh? It's only a bit further up there now, and if those people are down there, then they must have come through a gate. I'm trying to see if that gate's open. If that one's open, then presumably the other one is. Hey, look, I'm leaving footprints. Footprints in the sand. Hey! Oh boy, this is I'm quite enjoying this. I'm getting a bit sinky here, sinking down a bit. Yeah. Oh look, let's go under this. This looks cool. This steel here, these steel what's those? These are hammered into the ground. Big pile driver that hammers them in, and they sort of link in, like tongue and groove kind of thing. I mean, obviously I don't think it's quite like that, but I guess a similar sort of technique, I think. But I don't know. I've never seen them this up close before, to be quite honest. But yeah, sort of like, I don't know what that is, or why that's there. There's a few of them dotted along. Look, they look like the little hatches actually. Yeah, look, maybe it's for drainage, for like water coming from the pavement upstairs, up the top. Yeah, they're sort of little drainage things, aren't they? Alright. Interesting. Oh boy. Right. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry if I've not filmed much on the ground. It's mainly because I am so tired right now, like I said. Excuse me. And so it's like I've not really been thinking about that much right this minute. Right, hopefully this gate's open. I really don't feel like walking down much further. Believe me, it's a lot harder work walking on this than it is just walking up there, but I've enjoyed being on the bank, I really have. It's been awesome, man. But tiredness is, well, I was tired anyway to begin with, but tiredness is definitely creeping up on me, and I think maybe it's time for a little rest. So let's hope this gate's open, guys, because I really don't want to go traipsing much further down there, to be perfectly honest with you. Oh boy. Whew. Mind you, if it comes to it, I can always hop over the flipping thing, can't I? Yeah, there we go. Whew. That's cool. Yeah, so, oh god, actually, you know, as much as I've enjoyed that, and believe me I have, you know, that has been exhilarating and quite thrilling and quite amazing. But I must admit, there's a part of me like really relieved to be back onto the terra firma, as it were. Oh dear. Oh man. So, okay. Not sure where we're going to head to next. Trying to work out what the time is actually. Thinking about it. Right. So for the time being, I'll leave it there, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye for now.